Okay. So instead of making my Q&As about specific signs, I've decided to go ahead and let some people come in real quick and get ready, and all audience. Decided to let some people come in real quick. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Oh my God. It's most definitely a Q&A. So if you have any questions, I will be glad to read for you and answer your questions to the best of my ability, which is actually I give pretty dang on good advice. So just to be certain, I've already shuffled my cards. Kind of know what we have in store today, you know? So I happen to know not everybody goes through the same thing or feel the same. Look at that. The world. This is meant to be, ladies and gentlemen. So that being said, I think right now what I get from this card is, the Wheel of Fortune. God, man, I'm a Sagittarius like all the way. I just say whatever comes out of my mouth, even if it's not what it really is. However, and maybe that's kind of part of my gift. The wheel is a turning, okay? Things are changing in your world, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's part of the beauty of it all, is the change. I have something to say about change. Things change for everybody all the time. If you're going through bad situations, they will get better. If you're looking for love, everyone finds love. You don't need a whole bunch of tarot card readers to tell you that. But what I do have to say is, then make sure that you're open to that. And not open to love necessarily, or so to speak, or open to this other person that just walks in. This is not exactly what I'm talking about. What I'm saying about being open to love, because a lot of people, and the reason I'm speaking on is because a lot of people want to know when they can partner up with the person in which is meant for them. The thing is about people who are meant for you is that the only way to find somebody that is truly meant for you is for you to become the person you're trying, rephrase. The only way to find the person that's meant for you, yourself, is to ensure that you are the person that you want to be. I always tell people on this channel to love yourself. Now, I don't mean yourself as in one word. Of course, yourself is spelled all together. However, I mean love your inner you, yourself, the self in which you want to be. Walk and talk and be the person you want to be. Don't stray from that. Don't make exceptions. Don't lie to yourself and say you're something you're not. Because that's exactly the opposite of loving yourself. My advice right now is love who you are. If you doubt yourself in any way, it will show, not only in the relationships in which you attract, but in everyone in your life. If you're a codependent lover, more than likely you're going to you run the risk of attracting narcissists. You run the risk of attracting people who want to use and abuse you. Even if it wasn't intentional and they accidentally cheated, honestly, your love for yourself will understand that there is no accidents. Do you understand that loving yourself includes, makes no exceptions for no man, woman, or even child? If you want your, see, I'm hearing, tell me you're the best I am. Okay, tell yourself you're the best. You are the best. You know, it may sound cocky, it may sound, you know, but that confidence in yourself that you exude is exactly what you're going to attract. Okay? Um Second, career. You want that good job? Nothing happens without effort. There has to be a will to make a way. Everybody knows the saying, where there's a will, there's a way. You want that job that you didn't think that you were going to get, or then don't even, you're scared to fill out the app because you don't think you this, you don't think you that, you don't think you're good enough for this, you don't think you're good enough for that. My whole thing is, good enough is only what you make it. Everything that you get in life and everything you think that you should have is what you should go for. You understand that the only limitation in life, and it may not be George from accounting at the McDonald's Corporation. Maybe it might be the state of Texas at in their funds department. You were scared to go for that because it was the state of Texas and the funds department. But the wheel of fortune can always turn in your favor. Do you understand? Go for both of them. You know you don't want the McDonald's funds department. You want the state of Texas fund department. It comes with better benefits. It comes with this, that, the other. That's what you want. Don't let fear hold you back. Make that wheel of fortune turn. And don't forget that God has a plan for us all. And that's the truth. He does. And so, and people mistake card reading for being devilish, evil, this, that. Card reading is not evil. Cards are not evil. I'll tell you the purpose of cards. The purpose of cards is for direction. You don't necessarily listen to every word a reader has to say. Some of it's opinion, some of it's fact. The purpose of cards is to listen for a message. You don't, just because a reader said you're supposed to be with George, John, Jim, or Walter, doesn't mean that's the Walter from accounting. It might be a Walter you meet a year from now. And you're just like, wow, I didn't even consider this Walter, or I didn't even know I was even going to run into this Walter. Card reading are signs for people who are, I'm getting text in the middle of my, card readings are for you to watch the signs to know and understand. Like if they say, understand your path. You understand what I'm saying? It's not for you to change your future. It's for you to walk into it. Thank you. Oh God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for the words. It's not for you to change yourself. It's for you to become. It's for you to walk into your destiny. Shouldn't try. Be patient with yourself. You understand? Really. Walk into your destiny. Don't force it. If you're already in love, don't leave Johnny and you're in love with Johnny to be with Chris just because he asked you out. Really? That's really kind of not the way it works. Just because somebody said your soulmate is coming in and Chris just came into your life, that's not the way it works. A Queen of Swords situation where you're trying to knock it out. You know, you're trying to dismiss Johnny because he did this, this, and this, and this. You know, and you bring it to his attention. Johnny may think about that. He may think about his queen, his wheel of fortune. And Johnny may say, oh, look, this is the deal. And he's telling himself that you love this woman and you need to do right by her. He walks in the door the next morning and all of a sudden, Johnny's saying things to you he's never said before, doing things for you that he's never done before. Through opening your mouth and your patience, look, now you have a new beginning. Now you have a new love, a new type of love. Now you and Johnny don't get along, for instance. You know it's not meant to be. And then Chris walks into your life and it feels right. That's new love. You understand? Sometimes, you know what, for the most part about readings is that if just because you hear something come out of someone's mouth does not necessarily mean to stop what you're doing and do this. The point of tarot is that you watch for the signs so that you can, and synchronicities, so that you know that you're in the right spot. That's it. What it means is there are angels in heaven. There are messages from God. There are messages from Michael that is intended for you. That doesn't mean stop what you're doing and do what they say. That means walk into it. That means trust that you're on the right path when you see this happen. Not when you do this, when you see this happen, or when you see this happen. Cards are not necessarily literal. It's a way, it's a guide. That's it. Don't stop what you're doing. If you're having questions about your direction or your path, you want to go into new one, that is technically a sign that maybe you should look for something while you're doing this. Don't stop this, but look for something that is more your speed. I don't care if you're drinking soda and you'd rather be drinking tea. Maybe that's just your speed. So never doubt yourself and keep your life going. Keep following your path. You know, if you watch enough readings, trust me, there will be signs. Like you'll be driving down the street and somebody says, one of the readers say, crow spirit, which is my bird. So I don't stop and just go look for crows. What I do is keep my life going. And when you see a bunch of crows in a field somewhere, and it may be a month from now, doesn't have to be tomorrow. See a bunch of crows in a field somewhere, you're on your right path. Or see a bunch of black birds just flocking to one area, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. That's what I've learned. It's not about changing your future. It's about making your future and changing yourself within to become the best you can possibly be in the world. In the world. The most confident you. You understand? These cards are to help you build confidence in your path. If you're uncomfortable, maybe your sun sign says something that is exactly going on in your life. You're uncomfortable with it. You're upset about it. You know you don't really want to be with Johnny. Don't be with Johnny. When you're thinking, oh man, I don't want to be with Johnny. And then you see your your life path number 3 on the clock, or you see 3:33 or 11:11, and all you can think, what you're thinking at that time and what you're doing at that time is exactly what you need to do. That's what you should be thinking. You're on your right path. So maybe at that point in time, it's time to let old poor Johnny go. You know what I mean? Because that's what all you can think is, man, I don't know if I should stay in this. That's what it is. Stick to your first mind because you're on your right path. Let's say you're driving down the street and you're just like, oh, I'm so in love with Ashley. Okay, man, I can't get Ashley love me the way I think I want her. Be patient and talk to Ashley. Be patient. And don't ever forget to be patient with yourself because you are your will and you are your fortune. Okay? Be the go getter. If it's something that you really want to do it. You know, if you really want to leave Johnny, leave Johnny. You so you want that new job, get the new job. You know, you want, and don't forget, well, first, don't ever forget that you're a gift. You're a gift to yourself. You are the person that God made you into be. You want to start going to the gym? Go to the gym, like not relentlessly, religiously. You understand? And to be religious about something is to create a schedule for yourself and make sure that's what you do every day at that hour. People don't understand. Mind you, I used to be 300 pounds and I am now 138 pounds. And because I chose to stick to be true to who I am, I made it to where I want to be. You know what it took? Walking 30 minutes. Did I walk fast? No. I built up to that. Now I run, but I didn't used to. I walked. Walking is the best. Not only is it the best form of exercise, but it's the best thing you can do is to take a minute to yourself and clear your mind, clear your energy, breathe in fresh air, breathe in not so fresh air at the gym. Okay. But you're socializing, you're around a bunch of people with like minded ideas. You understand? Which is confidence in yourself. It puts confidence in yourself. Don't ever think that you're too big or too small or not this or not that or can't gain muscle. Everybody can gain muscle. Everybody's not. Nobody's too big to do anything. Nobody's too small. You're beautiful the way you are. If you want to improve, that's different. But being too something is not an appropriate feeling about yourself unless your soul wants you to. That's how you devote yourself, and that's how you know that you're devoted to what you're doing because it's something that you want. Don't do it because some said to do that. Okay? That's not true to you. If you like who you are, you want to sit on the couch, do that. But does it really make you feel good? That's something you have to consider. That's it. Think about what you want in your person, who you are, who you are. Love yourself. That is so important. And let me tell you, there's a lot of people out here that are insecure about themselves. They don't think that they're going to find love. They don't think that they're going to find the right person. Everyone finds love. There is somebody on this earth for everybody. And I just want to say that you don't have to go looking for it. Love yourself. Don't leave yourself out in the cold. I keep getting that card every time I talk about loving yourself without abandon. You understand? Love yourself without abandon. Do I lie? I don't think so. Love yourself without abandon. And sometimes the lover is you. Love yourself. And then Probably gonna get this guy that'll hold you up like you're Jennifer in Dirty Dancing. You understand? Do that. Love yourself. Really. Because that guy's out there for you. And he's a coming. You know, let's put it like this. Let's say you did go for it and he said no. And you guys kept hanging out and kept hanging out and kept hanging out and kept hanging out, kept hanging out. Your patience, your will to keep it moving. You know, movement is all in what you make it. You know, Knight of Cups. I don't have to lie about it. The reason I'm giving this advice and doing these Q&As is because there's a lot of people who want love in this world. There's a lot of people who don't love themselves to bring in the kind of love that they want. That's just it. Love yourself first. Find what you want. If you don't know what you want, then you're out there not knowing what you're going to get. That's just it. You're going to just take what you can get. At that point, you run the risk of all kind of tower moments. I just want to say, I don't make this up. This is very literally advice that I don't have to lie. This is advice I'm giving because I find that there's not enough people in this world looking to love themselves. I find that a lot of people in this world are looking to love somebody else. I'm not disappointed in that. However, I believe that the true Ten of Cups comes within you, which is what we've been talking about this entire time, is loving ourselves, right? Right? So if we've been talking about loving ourselves and the Ten of Cups pops out from spirit, from God, then what do you think that means? That means maybe you should love yourself in order to get what you want, you know? Right? I don't make this up. And you see me, I'm cutting the deck, I'm doing this, I pre-shuffle, I shuffle. I don't have to make it up. Where my hand goes, spirit follows. Everyone deserves love without abandoning. True love is within. I just want to let you know, don't leave yourself out in the cold. Why do I keep getting that? Keep telling you, I keep getting it. Because the point of this is that you can't abandon yourself. Can't abandon your wills. Can't abandon your wants. You can't abandon your truth. You can't judge yourself. Be patient with yourself. Because no one can make you more happy. No one can. No one can than you. And that's the truth. Because not doing it, you come a little short. You go down to a page. You love yourself. I mean, really, maybe these are my cards because I really got some change coming, and I ain't going to say that. You know what I'm saying? But collectively, really, and I feel I'm resonating. Let me put it like that. I'm resonating with these cards. Ten of Pentacles is not just money. It's not just money. It's whatever you believe is valuable to yourself. Self. Do you understand? It's not just money. Pentacles are resemble change, a little change in your pocket. But what are you to yourself? You understand? Oh yeah, I want to be with Johnny and Tiffany and this person and that person. Shoot, Johnny and Tiffany is just one of the pinnacles. You know, they're just one of the pinnacles. You need your 10 of pinnacles to even get to Johnny or Christy. You know, so don't fight yourself. You're your only obstacle. You know, you and those around you, the naysayers, saying, "Oh, you can't," or "Oh, you only can't do something you believe you can't do." Can be victorious. You know, you might have to let go of some people. Some people, you know, you might have to go through a few little battles too, and not even outer battles. Some of them are outer battles, you know, with the naysayers, but it's mostly inner battles. And make sure you do it humbly. I like this card. What I don't like about this card are the people who fought this battle with him, and he's the only one with the sword. But however, he's victorious. He's took all they dang on swords. You know, he won. That's the point of everything. He stepped on a lot of toes to get there, but he won. Is that the way to do it? I mean, your battle is your own, you know? Your battle is your own, though. That's all I gotta say. So, man, out of all this deck, all the cards that I pulled, I mean, this is a dang good spread. I'm not even gonna lie. Even with, look at this, a little judgment, but at the end of the day, this is where you're trying to be. So if you want that, pick your head up, dust yourself off, start all over again. You know, inwardly, learn who you are, fix your heart, fix your soul, get something, you know, right with yourself, whatever that something may be. If it's a job, get it right with yourself. If it's a home environment, if you're having trouble with your kids, you know, you work so hard for your kids and can't get them to, you know, do right, be right, say right. Let me tell you something. Something about kids. A lack of confidence is thinking you can't do anything about it. But there is something that can be done. Humble yourself and leave all that trouble behind you. And tell your kid with your one wand, we're not going to do this no more. Boundaries. Tell that lover, with all the trouble that you've had, turn your back against all that trouble and say, I'm not doing that anymore. Okay? Period. You know, that's not what I want. It's not what I want. Right? It's not what I want. How crazy is that? I'm just speaking and the cards are coming out like a story. I don't even know what this is. You don't want to be this. Look at all these swords. Look at that. You're the star of your own show. You really are. You are the person that can change their outcome. You can do all these things without abandon and get exactly what you need out of life. I don't want to be a typical tarot card reader and say, oh, it's going to come. They're coming. They're this. And then when they don't show up, you lose confidence in yourself. But the whole point is that you love yourself and wait for the one that God meant for you. That's just it. Not who necessarily you chose. You want the one that chooses you, right? As well. Now, I'm sorry, even though, I mean, you may meet somebody and you're just like, oh, he's a great guy, but I'm just not attracted to him like that. But he's such a great guy. Look, if you're not attracted to him, You know, love, you can't live on love alone. So just dating this guy because he has this, or because he does this, or because he does that, yeah, it can make you happy for the moment. But who wants to just be happy for a moment when you can be happy with yourself forever, and you can be confident in yourself forever, and find that person that's confident in you forever? So the point is that you wait for God. Don't leave yourself out in the cold. Don't do that to yourself. Love yourself and let God do his work. What? Let God do his work. Love yourself. Be who you are, uniquely you, because you are. Eights are always, I mean, eights are always great. I keep pulling that eight, and I already shuffle them, and that's in my career deck. I don't even know. Don't be a page, okay? Don't be that. Let me duck out one more time. Protect your heart. Know that you're on the right path. I don't care how many swords come at you. Even if you got 10 men that want you. The one you're supposed to have, you will not have to give up on yourself for. You won't have to give up your stability. You won't have to give up anything. You don't have to throw yourself into anything and make your life all about them, or them make their life all about you, because I don't think you want to be smothered either. You still want to be able to live. But protect yourself, protect your heart, and know there's a light at the end of every tunnel. Not to say the tunnel is a bad place. Honestly. Strength. Protect yourself. That's it. Be good to yourself. That's what I'm preaching. And I'm not saying, tell you a little bit about me. This is my ordeal. I once had 4 women after me. And then I was just like, this is just too much. I don't want 4 women. I don't want 4 women. I want one good one. Hey, how you doing? I want one good woman. That's it. I don't want 4. That's not how I choose to live my life. Even though it's a possibility. Is that uniquely me? No. I believe in love. I believe in marriage. I believe in commitment. I believe that once you're with one, you should be with that one until that is over. I don't believe in cheating. I don't believe in lying. So what's the point of me having 4 women? I don't think I could even handle that. So, unfortunately, somebody had to be like, look, I can't, because that's not who I am. And when I said that, it made me realize that it's really not who I am. That's really not. Are you crying? No, I'm not crying. I'm just pretty. I'm so crazy. Oh God. It's a sad GME. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not crying. I'm very happy right now. Now I only have one. Okay? Now I have one. And I was fortunate because I didn't have to run after it. I didn't have to find it. It's like God put us together. God put us in the same place at the same time to do good in each other's lives. I can honestly say I'm right now with my twin flame. I know that that is a heavy word because everybody's like twin flame this and twin flame that. But let me just say, when you're on a true twin flame journey, it is not easy. And that is true. And all of us readers will most definitely tell you that. And when you're ready in life and death to insecurities, you'll have what you need. And that's just it. Just know that God has it for you. Scorpio sign. Know that God has what he needs. I just shuffled the deck 4 times. God has everything that you need going for you, and you'll get it when you're ready. You know, when you're ready, when you can walk with your head held high and say, I'm confident in this love. Right? Ships are coming in. Be confident in yourself. When you're ready, it will flow into you like butter. Is that what it is? Like a river. And denial is the river in Egypt. Look, truth is, I can't even say it enough. You want true love? I'm not going to be that reader that says, oh, you know what your ships are? Self-love. When you love yourself, your pinnacles come, life comes into your life. You're surrounded by great emotions. And on top of that, the biggest ship of all, what you're looking for will come to you. Is this guy walking out to the water to catch his ship? No. He's waiting for his ships to come in. Otherwise, he's working on himself. You understand? Yeah, past hurt, past pain, past regret, past this, shoulda, coulda, wouldas, wish I woulda done us. Those are the things that you need to do. The shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and the wish I woulda done us. Okay? You never doubt that. I'm going to try this one more time because the same cards keep coming out. Oh my gosh, this must be meant to be. Temperance. Oh, bottom of the deck. That is the craziest thing. Be patient. I've been just saying that this whole time, and I keep getting the same cards. I don't know why my deck is doing this. You see me? God, angel spirits, please give us the best message possible. Must be saying something right? So, love yourself, okay? By the way, if you drink too much alcohol, do too many drugs, do this, do that, I want to say something about alcohol and drugs. Cigarettes. I'm a smoker myself. But my only thing is, if you are doing too much, something you consider too much in life, and you do nothing to change it, nothing will change. That doesn't mean that you're not happy where you are. But you want these cups, not just the one. You want all these cups, right? That's how you get to 9. Not just one cup. One cup didn't make 9. All these cups made 9. So work on all this, so that you can enjoy your entire life. 9 of cups is something else. I mean, I had 9 of cup moments. I've had 2 of cups moments. Why do I keep getting the same cards? I'm telling you guys, that is so crazy. I think this reading is over. Again, stick to what you know, which is yourself. Love yourself. Be blessed. God bless. Amen and amen.